That moment where I actually follow through with what I say in a video and do it for once in my life. Can't believe it. Hello folks, it is I, Mizu, and today I thought I'd go ahead and share to you this different kind of video where instead of me just playing a GD level and beating it for the sake of beating it, I thought I'd go ahead and share to you what my thought process or what my mindset is when playing said GD levels. This could also probably apply to video games in general. As you all may know, or may not know, I recently acquired my new hardest demon, in which I am happy for, because for two reasons. Primarily, one, I've been playing this level since the initial release of the level, so like back in 2022. And it's my new hardest before 2.2 jumps, in which I'm actually glad I have a new hardest before the update. Because man, I probably will be playing Extreme Demons, or Demons in general, after probably this one. Well, there is more. There is the ones that I have to upload for the 2.1 levels that I want to beat before 2.2. So yeah, those are the remaining demons left, and this is probably gonna be the last demon that I'll beat. I said in that video that I would actually go ahead and share to you all how I go into playing levels, and so, well, here we are with this kind of audio visualizer of me talking and all that, and explaining how I play GD levels, or what's my thought process or mindset. Wow, I can't believe I'm actually following through with what I said for once in my goddamn life. Because I never, ever do that. Insane. I would like to point out two things before I go ahead and begin. I'm not saying that this is everybody's mindset in GD. This is primarily my mindset. So basically, this entire video will be going through my perspective and how I play GD levels. This is not everybody's perspective. Everybody has their own different mindset, their own different thought process when playing a GD level. And another thing, you do not need to replicate this mindset. Just having your own is already fine as it is. And if you are going to replicate this mindset, well, at least make it somewhat different, alright? I don't want to go ahead and see somebody that goes like, oh, I have this mindset because said YouTuber had this mindset, and I wanted to copy him. Please don't do that. Having your mindset is already fine as it is. You have your own thoughts, your own actions, yada yada yada. Alright, enough babble. Let's go ahead and get this main topic going. So the main question ensues. What is my mindset when I go ahead and attempt to beat a level? Or in this case, a demon. It's pretty standard and simple to say the least. When it comes to demons, I often have this mind of, this level is pretty hard. I'll probably die a lot in this level. Especially in this certain part and this certain part and all these other parts that are just like very complicated and very difficult. And that's just a common standard. You see a lot of GD players going into a demon, and surely they don't think the same thing, but for me, I've grown really accustomed to it. I want to quickly ask you, raise your hand if you just hate dying to a certain spot over and over again. I can't really see you raising your hand, but if you did, I know that may suck ass having to die at a certain spot so commonly. And I also know how much it could bug you that you're dying in that spot over and over and over and over again, so much that you just want to bash your head against a brick wall or break something to release your rage. I cannot deny it that at one point I was also like that, but as time continued on, it just became the standard expectation for me. Like, when I die at the same spot over and over and over and over and over, yada yada yada, I don't get tired of it so much to the point where I would like go ahead and like throw a glass bottle and just like bang my desk and something like this. Like, ah, fuck! No. I just rub it off as a common expectation. I die, I just simply go, oh well. And then I just continue on as normal. If I do get stuck, I'll just go ahead and practice on a copy to practice the point. And yeah, that's really the process on how I go in playing GD levels. That's the simple mindset, the standard mindset that I have. And probably the only time I'll truly ever get pissed off at a level is when I'm playing it for more than what I'm supposed to, or how long I'm supposed to. A little bit of a segue to bring me over to this question. Exactly how long do I play GD for in just a singular session? Not like in a singular day, because like that would be multiple sessions, but like just one sitting, you just sitting down and then just playing for like a certain amount of time. Now, a session alone for me would be no less or more than 2 hours, which is usually the standard playtime I go in for playing video games. But sometimes I would go ahead and play for more than 2 hours just to grind the absolute fuck out of something. Like, at 2023, I played Pokemon Legends Arceus and absolutely grinded the crap out of it just to clear the story, just to complete the Pokédex. I didn't mention this at first, but there would also be times I would bring my Switch to school just to play Legends Arceus. And I don't normally bring my Switch to school. I didn't play it during school, I just did so before and after. But like, that's like one of the rare cases where I'll go ahead and actually like bring my Switch just to finish off the story. Not only Legends Arceus 2, but Smash Bros. Ultimate as well. I would be grinding the adventure mode like so much, the World of Light. And then I actually did go ahead and like finish it off and then complete it. So like, yeah, the times that I would just play video games for more than I'm supposed to would be the times that I'm just basically trying to grind the hell out of it. And that goes the same for GD levels, but usually when I play video games, it's at most 2 hours. When it comes to GD, there will be times when I only play the game for like 3 minutes. Very, very short. But it's primarily for like working on the level that I'm making, like a layout that I'm making. I wanna like add in one single thing and then I just go ahead and quit out. But that's primarily the creating standpoint. The playing standpoint, usually the standard minimum time for me would be like 15 or 45 minutes. It's pretty standard for a guy like me. I tend not to like playing games for more than 15 to 45 minutes because at one point it'll get to the best of me and like that's when the rage will ensue. I would like to also address this already here. When it comes to competitive play, I sometimes get a little bit too competitive that it just gets stuck into my mind and I'm just like, God damn it, can I just fucking win for once, please, in my goddamn life? I hate having to lose like 800 million bots in Fortnite. Terrible example, but like, that's one of the examples I read here. It's just very funny. And now I bring myself over to this question, which will probably be the last question of this video. If I have more, I'll just list them down in the comments below. But this question right over here is, why don't I play extremes like the majority does? Well, simply put it, I don't pour out the efforts in me to go for extreme demons. The idea of me committing to beating extreme demons is very improbable to me. Like, you will not see me in a million years go ahead and try to hit up the top 150, or top 75, top 50, top 10, top 20. I don't care. I would be going ahead and trying to beat Tidal Wave. No, you're not gonna see that in a million years. Not only that, but like, there's more to the game than just extreme demons. You got your 8 to 9 stars, you got your easy demons, you got your hard demons, you got auto 2 stars, you got recent tab levels, you got the level editor, and all that stuff that is just like existing in the game. I know for some of you, playing easy demons and shit just makes playing the game incredibly, mind-numbingly boring. But how I see it, again, a majority will only remember the game for its extreme demons instead of everything else that exists in the game. Keyword, how I see it. So yeah, I want to play other stuff that is not extreme demons. The only time I'll actually go ahead and like attempt an extreme demon is if I want to go ahead and change the hardest. Like, my hardest is core at the moment, but there's probably a good chance in the distant future where I'm trying to go ahead and beat Bloodbath. I have like 79 in Bloodbath. I could probably beat it. I can definitely beat it. It's not impossible, but like, I'll just wait for the distant future for that time. I know there's also like a good variety that loves to consider this because I am Lamau, you're so bad at the game, skill issue, you suck ass, holy shit, quit the game, you are such a loser, Lamau. And actually, you'd be correct, I indeed suck. As harsh as that may sound to me. But again, I don't pour out the efforts in me to go for extreme demons. I mean, like, I'll play the extreme demon, and if it's like, if it's actually possible for me, instead of being like actual hell, or basically humanly impossible for me, I'll go ahead and try to beat it to see where I can go with it. Really, you'll only see me play an extreme demon, when I'm attempting to do hardest, like I said before. Bloodbath may be the last hardest I'll do before moving on to other things. If there's any other extremes that may seem possible for me, I'll probably go for it. But for common standpoints, I'll just play demons that are not extreme. I'll only play easy to insane demons. The only times I'll go for extreme demons is if I want to go ahead and have a new hardest, or if it's possible for me, personally. So yeah, that's the topic of what my mindset is when attempting to beat a level or a demon. I want to know, what mindset do you have when you go in and attempt to beat a level or a demon? And does it sound similar to mine? Or is it different? Is it the same? Let me know down below. I actually had a nice time explaining to you all what my mindset is when going to demons. I'll probably do another video like this in the distant future, but I make no promises. It's either that I do it or I don't. And if I do it, hey, you'll get another one in the future. If not, then this is probably the only one that you'll ever see in this channel. Unless you follow Mizu's Inner Thoughts, in which I actually go ahead and talk about certain things, but it's in a much more deep manner. Orange Twitter, like, actually, you know what? Who the fuck uses Twitter? Don't bother with Twitter. Alright, that's enough for me. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the distant future. Sayonara.